Good morning, lockdown. Oh, what a falsetto that was. Good morning, lockdown. How are we all doing today? It is, what day is it? God, they're all just sort of mentioning what. It is Tuesday, week 3 of lockdown. To be honest, feeling pretty positive today. Kind of getting used to all this now. Kind of getting into more of a routine. So things are pretty positive. Obviously, I can't wait for things to open, like the pub, the gym, restaurants. Oh, Wagamamas, I'd love to smash a wags in. But apart from that, I'm alright in lockdown. It's I'm being quite productive. I'm quite enjoying it. I'm missing my friend and family. But like I say, making the best of the situation that I'm in. So today, I'm thinking about going to do a little post on mindfulness. Now, mindfulness is something that really helped me deal with anxiety. And I think it's something that I'm not very good at, but something that I've had to get better at. I'm still not very good at it, but I've definitely got a better understanding of it now than what I used to. So in a bit, I'm going to do a little bit of a post on, or a speech on mindfulness and what it means to me and how it's kind of helped me through anxiety. So it might be quite useful for some of you guys who suffer from anxiety. It might be quite useful for some of you guys who just want to know what mindfulness is. Anyway, I'm going to do my best to try and explain what it means to me later on. Alright, see you in a bit. Right guys, so I'm not going to do any training today of such. Well, I'll say that, I'm still going to do 2 online classes later on, so I'll still be doing like lots of body weight stuff. And I'm not going to do any weight-based training today, just because my body is pretty battered. I need to listen to it. My legs are sore, my chest is sore, my shoulders are sore. So I'm going to rest from my own training today, do a little bit of recovery work, which is mainly going to involve my Theragun. So this has been an excellent tool for getting into all my muscle tissue and releasing all the tight spots. Really good, keeping me in good shape. But anyway, I'm not training today, but I will show you a workout I did on the weekend, which involved lots of overhead squats.
Here we have a large feral trainer stalking his prey. Deprived of the gym, he must approach with caution. Saurians are hard to find in the current environment. Success, but how long can he last in this ever-changing world?
Right guys, it's that time again. It's time to brave the shops. So I've just been to Asda, pulled my car in, had a quick glance around the queue was outside the fucking car park, so I thought, no chance I'm waiting on that. Spun the car around, I'm now in Lidl's car park and the queue is much shorter. I do actually like Lidl's. I'm hoping they've got everything that I need quite a few bits and pieces. So wish me luck in here, hopefully I'm not queuing too long. Got me pink top on, my new pink top. Pink to make the girls fucking wink, Aye, pink to make the girls wink. Loving it. Gonna stand out, so no queue jumping for me because pink top, all eyes on me. What's happening everybody? It's 4 o'clock, I'm still repping pink top. Controversial, I know, but pink is my second favourite colour. Anyway, early evening of 4. Why not have a gin and tonic in the sun? Why not? Wednesday, middle of the week, lockdown, who gives a fuck? Let's have a gin and tonic. So what I'm going to do, have a gin and tonic, but I also thought I'm going to talk to you a little bit about mindfulness. and kind of what mindfulness what mindfulness means to me. Because mindfulness essentially helped me through a big part of getting through my anxiety. I'm not going to say getting over it because it'll probably never go away, but getting through it certainly. And what mindfulness means to me, or really means to everyone, is to be present in the current situation. So to kind of focus in on what you're doing and not let your mind go to the past or the future. Now, if you have an overactive mind like me, that's an incredibly hard thing to do, because your mind's always racing all the time, constantly got new thoughts coming into it, constantly thinking about being productive. So it's very hard to switch off or just focus on the task at hand, the present task, without really letting your mind wander away. There's a couple of things that I found really helpful to sort of make this better, mindfulness. The first one was downloading an app called Headspace. You know, Headspace is like a guided meditation, so it focuses you, it teaches you how to essentially meditate, which is kind of pretty much the same as being mindful. Like in the meditation, you're very focused on just your breath and what you're doing. Well, that's certainly my perspective of it, of meditation. So it really helps you focus on being present. Keeps you focused on your breathing. It also tells you that if your thoughts do run away, do not punish yourself. Just when you notice that your mind's drifted, to bring it back to the breath. And that's kind of what I try and do when I'm trying to be mindful in other tasks as well. I try and focus on what I'm doing, and if I find that my mind does wander, I don't beat myself up that I've started thinking about the stuff. I just gently bring it back to the task, and I know that my mind's going to wander again, but as soon as I realise it's wandered, I bring it back in. So it's not really about never thinking about anything else. It's about when you do have those thoughts, it's about focusing in on what you're doing around you, and that can be easier said than done. It takes a lot of practice to do, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. Another thing that I found really helpful is running. I'm not really quite a fit person, but I'm not really a big fan of running. But when I'm running, I find it very easy to focus on my breath and just be present on the actual run and not really think about anything else. Quite demanding if you run at a high pace. So to run at that pace, sort of your body doesn't have time, or your mind doesn't have time to think about anything else, rather than has to just concentrate on the breath and the actual process of running. You'll actually find that when you go through stages of being mindfulness, so like if you can be mindful on anything, so you can be mindful on having a walk, you can be mindful on doing the dishes, it literally just means to focus on what you're doing in front of you and not think about anything else. You'll actually find that even doing that for 5 minutes gives your brain like a break from overthinking. Those 5 minutes can like set you up for the full day, because it can create this very peaceful Zen-like state, which for me was so useful. Just to have 10 minutes of being sort of switched off or focused on what I'm doing and not thinking about anything else. That gives your brain a break, lets everything like reset a little bit. I don't exactly know how it works scientifically, but I'm just telling you from my point of view how it works in terms of making me feel better. So just to switch off and relax for 5 minutes and being mindful of what you're doing. So like being mindful could be anything, like I said before, like it could be going for a walk, it could be when you listen to music, like really focus on the music, like just focus on the music and don't think about anything else external to the music. So like right now I'm speaking and I'm just kind of waffling on. I'm focusing on just speaking, I'm not thinking about anything else. If I started to think about anything else, then the words that I'm saying would sort of like dry up and I'd start to forget what I was trying to say. So right now I'm trying to be as present as I can, talking towards the camera. But you can take this principle to anything, and don't get us wrong, I'm not like this all the time. Completely not. I'm not mindful all the time. Lots of the time I'm still overthinking, but that's part of my brain, that's part of what allows me to be productive. It's about having breaks from that, and that's where the mindfulness comes in, like setting aside 10 minutes of the day to either meditate or just to breathe and not think about anything, just focus on your breath, or going for a walk and focusing on the walk and what's around you, taking in your surroundings and noises, rather than letting your mind wander. So I'm not an expert on it. It's something I've been pretty poor at, and I'm only just getting better at it. I'm still not great at it, but I'm getting better at it. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because being mindful, taking the time to take in your environment or really focusing on what you're doing and giving your mind a break can make a big difference when you're trying to counteract or lower your anxiety levels. Essentially, those 10 minutes will decrease your stress levels, and if you're producing less cortisol, it's the stress hormone, it's going to massively help improve your anxiety. Hope that helped, guys.